they're on their own in the sense, right? And what they do every day, it's up to them. Um, but so that's amazing.
Only on KSL, the ongoing pandemic is keeping a Utah missionary from returning home, and he's not the only one. In all, 4 American missionaries are stranded on a remote island in the Pacific. Well, for a St. George family, it's an anxious wait for word that the country's borders will reopen and their son will return home. News specialist Garna Mejia brings us this story you're only going to see here on KSL. Garna?
Yeah, good evening, Ashley. The missionaries are on Christmas Island. It's part of the island nation of Kiribati. Now, their island is so remote that they missed their flight out of the capital back in April when more than 100 missionaries left due to the pandemic. Now it's up to them to carry on.
I know that he and the 3 other elders, they're just making it work out there on Christmas Island.
One could say these missionaries are putting in some serious overtime. 2 of them have already hit their 2-year marks.
I mean, he loves the people there. He loves the place.
Jared and Amanda Reeves' son Eric is serving in the Marshall Islands Kiribati mission of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
It's like glorified camping for 2 years. You know, a lot of the places he lives, you know, sleeps on mats. They're an outhouse. Mosquito nets.
Elder Reeve is one of 4 missionaries on Christmas Island. They're the only American missionaries left in Kiribati.
And now they've been told to, you know, potentially hunker down for the long term.
The country closed its borders just as the church was bringing missionaries home during the COVID-19 outbreak.
The closure for Kiribati has been extended till the end of the year.
The elders are also stuck without their mission president. He flew out with his wife for a medical emergency, but they haven't been able to return.
I know there's a lot of people in this situation as well.
The Reeves say the church is working to get the missionaries out. In August, a charter flight was scheduled to pick them up.
And at the last minute, the Kiribati government, I guess, denied it.
Despite the uncertainty, the Reeves are staying optimistic.
I know the people of Kiribati, they just welcomed them and loved them, and so I'm grateful for that.
If it's not too early for holiday wishes, having their son fly out of Christmas paradise is at the top of their list.
But we're really hoping that we can all be together this Christmas and that the other families can have their boys back for Christmas too.
Now, interestingly enough, Kiribati is one of the few countries that have 0 confirmed cases of COVID-19, something that they credit in part to closing their borders. Speaking of borders, there is no set date on when the country is expected to open back up. It's something the church tells us that they're monitoring very, very closely, as well as keeping in contact with those missionaries. But as you guys heard, it sounds like they're in good spirits. We'll send it back to you.
Yeah, I have a feeling those missionaries are just happy to be there and doing the work. All right, Garna Mejia live for us in Salt Lake City tonight. Thank you.